I am about to say something that might shock you. I am grateful for my toxic relationships. I know that sounds crazy, but hear me out. Those relationships that nearly destroyed my sense of self worth actually became my greatest teachers. And today I'm sharing the one lesson that literally saved me, and it might save you too. If you've ever found yourself questioning your worth after a relationship, giving pieces of yourself away until you barely recognize who you are, this video is for you. I'm going to walk you through the exact moment everything changed for me and share the practical steps that helped me reclaim my self-worth. I'm Pamela, and I help people in midlife rediscover their worth after giving too much of themselves away. I've been exactly where you might be right now, feeling lost, depleted, wondering if you'll ever feel whole again. Here's what we're covering today. First, I'll share the truth about toxic relationships and self-worth. Then we'll explore the difference between authentic love and codependency. Finally, I will give you the exact framework that transformed my healing journey, and it starts with something you can do today. Picture this scenario. You're in a relationship where you're constantly walking on eggshells, second guessing every word, shrinking yourself to avoid conflict. You tell yourself this is love, this is compromise, but deep down there's an emptiness where your sense of self used to be. Now imagine if I told you that this painful experience was actually showing you something profound about your relationship with yourself. I discovered toxic relationships aren't just about the other person's behavior. They're mirrors reflecting our own relationship with our self-worth. Here's what I mean. When we accept treatment that diminishes us, when we make excuses for behavior that hurts us, when we convince ourselves we're being too sensitive, we're actually revealing how we've been treating ourselves all along. The external relationship becomes a magnified version of our internal relationship with ourselves. This realization hit me like a lightning bolt. I wasn't just dealing with someone else's toxic behavior, I was confronting my own relationship with myself. The criticism I was accepting from others, I'd been giving myself that same criticism for years. The boundaries I couldn't set with them, I'd never learned to set them with my own inner critic. This is where gratitude comes in. Those painful relationships forced me to see patterns I'd been blind to. They showed me exactly where my self-worth foundation was cracked. And once you see that, it cannot be unseen. But here's the thing, and this is crucial. Recognizing the pattern is just the beginning. The real work happens in what you do next. Let me break down the difference between authentic love and codependency, because this distinction is so important. Authentic love feels expansive. It encourages growth. It celebrates your individuality. It respects your boundaries. You feel more like yourself, not less. There's space for both people to be whole, complete individuals who choose to share their lives together. But on the other hand, codependency feels suffocating even when it seems loving. It's built on need, not choice. One person becomes the sun, and the other person becomes the planet orbiting around them. Your worth becomes tied to how well you can anticipate their needs, manage their emotions, or avoid their displeasure. Here's how I learned to recognize the difference. Authentic love asks, how can we both thrive? Codependency asks, how can I make sure they don't leave? The awakening moment for me came when I realized I had been confusing intensity with intimacy, sacrifice with love, and control with care. I thought being needed meant I was valuable. But being needed isn't the same as being valued. When you're valued, your opinions matter, your feelings are considered, your growth is supported, your boundaries are respected. You're seen as a whole person, not just a role to fill. This understanding helped me see that my worth isn't determined by how much I give, endure, or fix. My worth, it's already there, and so is yours. It exists because I exist, period. But knowing this and feeling it in your bones are two very different things. That's where the practical work comes in. The transformation didn't happen overnight, but it started with one simple practice that I want to share with you today. I began having daily conversations with myself, not just thinking, but actually writing. I created what I called a worth check in. Every morning, I'd ask myself, how am I treating myself today? What messages am I giving myself? Am I speaking to myself like I would to someone I love? This practice revealed something shocking. I was my own worst critic. The voice in my head was harsher than any toxic partner had ever been. I was continuing the very patterns I was trying to escape. So I started treating myself like someone I was falling in love with. I spoke to myself with kindness. I set boundaries with my own inner critic. I started honoring my needs instead of just my obligations. The ripple effect was incredible. As I improved my relationship with myself, I naturally began attracting different types of relationships. I could spot red flags earlier because I knew what green flags felt like. I could set boundaries because I had been practicing with myself. And most importantly, I stopped seeking validation from others because I was learning to validate my own worth. My worth wasn't up for negotiation anymore. This journey of self-discovery and self-worth led me to create something special, a tool that guides you through this exact process, the Flourish Journal. It isn't just another notebook, it's a 30-day guided journal that serves as a structured pathway back to yourself. It is available on Amazon along with my other books. But Flourish includes daily prompts and affirmations that help you rebuild your relationship with yourself from the ground up. Now, I want to give you a gift right now. I've created a free download for phase 1 of the Flourish Journal. You can grab it using the link in the description below. This isn't about perfection, it's about progress. It's about treating yourself with the same compassion you'd show a dear friend who's been through what you've been through. Remember, those toxic relationships taught you something very valuable about your worth. Even if the lesson was painful, now it's time to use that wisdom to build something beautiful. If this information helped you, please like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, be kind to yourself. You deserve it.